Yeah. All right. Well, how y'all doing? We don't have faces right now. It seems that Discord has decided to forget everything I just taught it. Here we go. My name. No, Josh, this is your show. This is your show, dude.
Yeah, this is our show, but
No, but you run this one. This is you.
This is the Manga Lookout. Welcome, everybody. We are, I'm Sky, and I'm here with my co-host Kaiser, and today we'll be reacting to Chapter 6 of Dragon Ball Kakumei, titled Legitimacy.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you know what, man? I don't know if you guys saw that thumbnail that Kaiser cooked, but he cooked, bro. He cooked. And my goat on that title or on that title.
I know.
Of course, bro, you have to give him justice. I'm actually really
justice for Vegeta. We need to drop everything else, every other campaign. no,
Vegeta's
we don't
the only
actually.
one that matters, bro. Come on.
Vegeta's it.
I mean, Vegeta's character so far in Kakumei has been really interesting. Like, he doesn't feel at all. He doesn't even feel like Super Vegeta, like Dragon Ball Super. He feels a lot more like wholesome, which is kind of weird. But in the same time, he also has these pissy moments like he had with King Sadala last chapter. Like, he did not give a shit. He was like,
Vegeta. You know what I liked about it, actually?
What?
It was that Vegeta was the prince again.
Yeah, it was.
That's what it was. He needed to be a little bit of an entitled brat. And he's talking to a king. He needs to make sure that he understands that hey, guess what? I'm still the heir to the throne here. In my thing, like I'm the last bit of royalty left on the other side.
Bro.
I'm him. That was nuts.
Yeah.
So does he have ego? No, right? It's just Evo right now.
Well, right now all we know is Evo, but we gotta also put into perspective that is this Evo in Kakumei like a different kind of beast? Like, is this Evo like an ego type of power in terms of, is it a lot stronger than the Evo we get in Super? We don't know. Because
it's true.
I don't know. Like, he's playing a very interesting role here. He's playing like the teacher role. He's training all these Saiyans who I believe he said all had like a power of like 1,000 each, which is god awful. Just to put that in perspective, Yamcha in the Saiyan saga had more than 1,000. And he gets blown up by Cybermen. So just to put that in perspective, when people love to meme on Yamcha. What's a few things that happened this chapter, or last chapter was, well, actually, we left off on a cliffhanger. He actually powered up. He's like, because they all had a problem with how Vegeta was running shit. And then he was like, he powers up to Evo and he's like, yeah, come at me then, or something like that. I was like, yo, we're gonna cook, bro. We're gonna cook. Vegeta is gonna cook, bro. I see it.
Yes, they are definitely like giving him a good amount of time. He basically got the last chapter. He did get the whole last chapter, didn't he?
Basically, yeah. It was all Planet Sadala. And we also got Broly and Kale. We got like that little triangle too with Chilai. Thing kind of happened in there.
Great. That was so strong, actually. I was surprised to see that done so well.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yo, this is sick, man. They need to bring these guys on. They need to make this canon so that they can just animate this as a side project.
Well, this is being animated, actually, apparently this year.
What's like
I have no idea, but I mean, I don't even know what kind of animation they're looking at here, because this is just like 3-4 people, right?
Yeah.
Like, is this just like an animation team that, people who are just trying to build up the resume? Like, obviously it's not a studio. That's millions of dollars, or at least hundreds of thousands. I mean, to get like a full 24, put it in a time slot somewhere, right? So I don't think it's anything like that.
I think their best bet is probably just to straight up work with
up and
folks
coming
that want to get
animators.
their name out, and
Yeah.
like it's going to be basically like some of those episodes of Dragon Ball where one episode to the next looks completely different.
Yeah.
But it's
Honestly,
okay as long as it's done well.
to be honest, I love what these guys, and I don't know if it's just guys, but just what they are doing,
Yeah.
because what they're doing right now, like you could tell they're just putting in so much effort in every single chapter. And I know a lot of it is like not a lot of it, but there are moments that are fan servicey and a bit exaggerated. But you know what though? You could tell it's all from the heart, man. Like these are Dragon Ball fans who just want to make great content, and they are right. Like they're doing really really good right now. And honestly, there are some aspects of this that I'm like, yo, Super can take a lot of this and then obviously develop it a bit more. Obviously, they
Yeah.
have the budget, they have the structure a lot better than these guys, because they're already up there, right? Like, I mean, Toei. I'm not even talking about Toei though. I'm talking about Toyotaro and stuff. What's weird is Toyotaro, I feel like, is the type of mangaka to actually look at fan made stuff because he himself used to be a fan made mangaka. That's what he used to do. He used to draw for Heroes, and Heroes is fan made basically. So I feel like
Oh,
Toyotaro would
interesting.
probably look at something like Concepts and be like, you know what, maybe I could take something like it. I'm sure he wouldn't just copy paste, right? But maybe look at some sort of concept, and be like, you know what, I think this is a great way to start this arc, or a great way to do this, or a little side plot, stuff like that.
I'd hope that they'd wink towards them, or at least like they should like if they're going to use material like that. I'd
Well,
hope
yeah,
that
like
they'd
so there's this thing in One Piece called an SBS where the mangaka Oda, he every time a new volume comes out, people talk about stuff in the volume that wasn't actually explained in the book, and he explains it to them instead. Like things that
okay.
were left unanswered, basically. It would be really cool if someone's like, "Yo, like, where'd you come with this plot point?" It's like, well, there's like these four guys or these four people who do this fan made Kakumei thing, and I kind of took a little bit of what they had and made it my own thing, and this and that. That would be really cool because I think uh, unfortunately there are big companies who take stuff from people who do things individually, like independents. It's unfortunate, but it's true, and it would be really cool if someone like Toyotaro took some concepts. I mean, they don't even have to do that, but if they were to do something like that, to shout out these guys, because I mean, or at least get them a job somewhere, like at a studio,
Yeah.
like that'd be fucking amazing. Uh, so
So also in the chat, leader
oh,
said,
he
or
also
sorry,
did
Lilter
AF.
says
I didn't even know that.
he says it's just Poison Labo doing it.
Wow, the animation.
So I guess
That's
when you say that, do you mean writing or do you mean doing what do you mean? Give us some of this because we want to learn more. We definitely want to learn more. We got four folks in the chat. How y'all doing? We got
Gerald
Gerald.
in
Yeah,
chat.
sorry, Gerald in the chat. Yes.
Leader also says he also did AF. That's insane. AF is old as shit. How old is Toyotaro?
Wait,
AF
AF isn't that like with the whole
Super Saiyan 5 thing, like the silver.
Super Saiyan 5? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the.
That's
So okay, can you
Toyotaro
tell
worked
us a
on
little bit, like educate us, for me at least, and if for anyone who also doesn't know, what was Dragon Ball AF?
that. Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even that like thing with AF. I thought AF was in the early 2000. Yeah, in the 2000s. Yeah, there it is. Wow. Okay. Um so Toyotaro's been doing some fan-made stuff since like early 20s. So like 21, 22, I believe, is what I'm seeing here. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I
Okay,
respect it. I
so
like it.
this is such an interesting description. Okay, so this is on, of course, Dragon Ball Fan Wiki.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Okay. Dragon Ball AF is a long running myth regarding a series in the Dragon Ball franchise after Dragon Ball GT.
GT. Yeah.
And literally there's two images here, and they're both the same image. It's Goku Super Saiyan 5 with the AF at the bottom.
I never read it. I've
There's
never
also
read
another
it.
one here. So wait, what was it? Something that actually got done? Like, what is this?
All I know is it's fan made, and I don't even know. Did Dragon Ball AF finish?
Yeah, like, did they release anything from AF? Is anything leaked?
Yeah, dude, like the Super Saiyan 5 or whatever. I remember seeing that all the time, and I was just like, oh wow, this is cool. I believe
Dude.
too that what's his name? Really? Like one of the goats, Toriyama. I believe Toriyama actually
I thought you were gonna say
recognized.
Goku.
Well, no. Believe Toriyama actually recognized AF. By the way, like actually, like you know what I mean? Do you know
Well,
what I mean by
I'd love that.
recognize is actually understand that it was a thing. I remember reading up like there was like a poster or something with uh what's it called? With the Toribot or whatever on it. There's like a poster. All I know of AF is Goku has a third son.
Okay, so I have a Quora, which is kind of like a forum. Okay,
Hmm.
so there's this one post here. This is something that needs to be said. The truth about Dragon Ball AF. Blah, blah, blah. Dragon Ball AF is a fan-made fiction. Akira Toriyama isn't even aware of its existence. I
Oh,
watched a couple of Dragon Ball AF episodes. It was good.
was it?
Episodes?
Huh.
Let me see something.
That'd be a cool little fun thing to react to at some point, just for fun.
That would be incredible,
How much you want to bet AF has better first like 2 or 3 episodes than GT's first 3 episodes?
bro.
I'd
There's
probably put money on
literally
it. I'd probably put money on it.
this is nuts. Okay, that's not this show though. That's fine. Josh,
Yeah.
what are we doing today?
Well, like I said earlier, we're doing Dragon Ball Kakumei Chapter 6, and I think we should get to it, right? Because we're only doing one chapter this week. I mean, from now on, we are doing one chapter, but the good news is about doing one chapter is that we're going to get a bit more in depth with the chapter that we are reading. And I do feel like
Yep.
sometimes it is easy to get lost when we're trying to talk about the first one, but we're running on a kind of like a time schedule throughout the week. That we kind of seem to rush the second one, or at least we rushed the first one to get to the second one. That's how it kind of felt, I believe, 2 weeks ago when we did it, because we didn't do Kakume last week. And we didn't really like that. Obviously, I mean, we love the chapters, but we would rather at least dive and talk about each individual chapter a bit more, because we are actually enjoying the content. This isn't just something, we're just scrolling by. Oh, this is cool fan servicey stuff. Like, we're actually enjoying it.
Yep.
Like it is. I mean, it is Dragon Ball content for us, and we legitimately enjoy it, and we want to support these people. And it seems like, again, there's 3 people here. I swear in the newer stuff there's 4, but I guess we'll see later on. I believe actually Lilitree, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. Sorry if I got that wrong, but I believe he mentioned there are 4 later. I believe so. Which we'll shout out obviously later on too. And we'll definitely put their names on in the description below. And if they do have a Patreon, it would be pretty cool that we put that in description as well, that I can try to find just to support them.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
a
they
great
put
idea.
a lot of time into this, and may I probably support them as well.
I'm kind of
Um,
just skimming across the last chapter here for everyone here.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, all the Videl stuff from last episode
Oh,
had me
Videl,
crying.
yeah.
I was crying, bro.
So he says, I believe the AF hoax started when someone made a drawing of SSJ5 and people thought it was real. Yeah, that was us as kids, I feel
That's what
like,
we
right?
thought. I think
That's what,
yeah, I think
yeah.
we all just thought it was real.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this happening after? Because GT was the only thing I saw while it was coming out, like in terms of, oh, like this was still kind of new stuff. But like when GT was coming out, I never finished Z yet, because I finished Z by the time I was, I believe, 10 or 11. And then actually, fun fact. So how I started was I actually watched the last Dragon Ball arc. Then I went to
Okay.
Z. And then after I finished Z, I went back to Dragon Ball and watched all of Z again. By the way, this is all with no break. So I watched Dragon Ball Z twice with no break. That was my summer. My summer was the 23rd.
Okay, yeah.
The
Oh,
23rd
that what a
tournament,
great way
the
to
Piccolo.
start. Oh man.
And then I went all through Z, and then I went back. I didn't go to GT yet. I went back to Dragon Ball, watched it all. I read most of Dragon Ball later, but like I would say like 6, 7 years ago. and I went to Dragon Ball, went all the way to Z, then I went to GT, and I was so fucking bored of the first arc of GT. I actually skipped it the first time. I skipped it. I skipped the whole first arc after like 4 or 5 episodes. I skipped it. I think the first arc is like 8, 9 episodes, maybe more, something like that. I skipped it the first time, and then I eventually, I actually didn't go back to 1, 2, however it was. I went back to roughly around where I stopped at, and then I went from there because I just couldn't bear the first arc of GT. It was just awful to me. That's kind of how I got into it. But yeah, like GT was my first like Dragon Ball, and I put this in quotations, by the way, because it's not canon, but GT was my first thing where I was like, oh, okay, so this is like, so I was watching with our uncle, actually, Michael. I was watching GT with him, and we were also watching Z, like the repeat Z, and I'll never forget the most annoying part, and I'm not even joking when I say this. You would get to the point where Goku is leaving Namek to the start of the Android Saga being looped for months. And we never get past the Android Saga, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Put me back.
Wasn't there like a delay or something, like where they needed more time, or
I don't know
there
what it
must have been something. I think
because didn't English dub finish by 98 for Z? I swear it finished by like 98. So like I don't even know why the fuck it wasn't like.
That's
fair.
fair.
I remember, that was just so stupid to me. But Funimation dub is my favorite. I know people are gonna say the Japanese. I love the Japanese too. I've actually watched all of Z in Japanese too. But I just grew up with the English. I'm biased. I'm biased.
So one thing I wanted to say that I thought is cool. It must have been cool. So for you to start with the last saga of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And it's literally just a tournament, which is sick. But then you get more tournaments to start Dragon Ball Z. It felt like probably a natural transition. But like you didn't get any of what makes Dragon Ball until
right away.
You went back and started from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? Because like the dinosaurs and like the city and all the people.
You know, the first time I realized that I needed to go back to Dragon Ball was when Gohan meets Mercenary Tao in Z. And he's like, you look like Goku. And I'm like, I've never seen you in my fucking life. What are you talking about? Like, and I'm like, this has to be like the old shit, right? And you know, me as a kid, I'm like, this is probably like the first episode. I didn't go to the first episode kind of thing, right? I didn't even view it as Dragon Ball Z. I was just like, it's the first episode of the Dragon Ball, like whatever, right? There used to be a website called Dragon Ball TV. That's literally what it was called. Dragon Ball TV. It was a website.
Really?
Every single episode just there. No ad. This is before. There's no fucking ads. None of that bullshit. You go on, you click the episode. It's in 360p and you enjoy it. There you go. And there was no complaining. 360p was perfect. Perfect on my Toshiba laptop. Perfect.
It couldn't handle much more, right?
Yeah, it was absolutely I feel you. Perfect. I'd be charging in my laptop, just laying down on like a single couch, like a single chair couch, just like chilling there, just watching it the whole time. Just, oh, it was great. That was like one
Shout out Dragon Ball TV.
Yeah, Dragon Ball TV is great. My dad owned all of Dragon Ball on DVD back then, so I've been watching Dragon Ball according to him since I was 2. Yes, actually, apparently, our uncle said that I was watching Dragon Ball around that age too. Obviously, I didn't understand it till later. And actually, matter of fact, I didn't even like Dragon Ball right away. Michael kept annoying me about Broly and stuff when we were growing up. Apparently, the first SSJ5 picture ain't even Goku. It's someone's own character. I believe that's what that means. OC. I believe that means own character. Oh yeah, because isn't it like red skinned, like kind of like Goku's fur from Super Saiyan 4, but like on the skin, like the same tone.
What, Super Saiyan 5?
Yeah, isn't it like
actually, I have it here.
It looks like a Wukong kind of style.
Yeah, Wukong. What are you talking about? What's a Wukong? What are you talking about?
You know what Wukong is? Are you on? Please tell me you're trolling.
What do you mean? Maybe I know, but I just don't know that I'm not familiar.
Where do you think Goku is fucking from, bro? Why do you think he's named Goku?
Yeah, he's a Saiyan.
Bro, he's named after the Wukong.
Gohan. The Wukong gang. The clan, right? The rap gang. Rap group.
Son Goku is Wukong, bro.
Man.
You're so out of touch. It's
I just don't. I just listen. I like the moments. I like the characters. Did everybody know this? I want everyone in the chat to let
Yes.
me know.
Yes.
Am I the only one where this went?
Yes, he's based off of the Wukong, bro. Son Goku.
What's that? What's that rap group I'm thinking about?
Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang.
Bro, there's no way you thought I was saying Wu-Tang Clan, bro.
Yeah, guys, what Josh is trying to tell me right now. This is what's hilarious. This guy's listen for this fucking 3 people in here. Listen,
Bro.
Josh, you're not in there anymore, right?
I'm in there. I'm in there.
For the 2 people in the chat right now, it's all right. We get watches on the VOD. But oh, we got 5 people in here actually right now. What's good?
I'm botting it right now.
You're Josh has 5 windows open right now. Josh is Gerald this whole time. It was Gerald. Josh thinks that Vegeta's got the dub in the whole record with Goku, right?
Oh,
we're not going to get into that
oh
right now.
Oh my
But
God.
now this guy, you see what he's trying to do? Then he tries telling everybody that Goku's named after one of the Wu-Tang members. Are you
Wukong?
kidding me right now? All right, anyways, we should probably get to the show, am I right?
This guy said a Wu-Tang member, bro. No way.
Apparently Goku's part of the Wu-Tang group.
Nah, he's Wukong, bro.
Hey, man, that's personal.
Ooh, hello Sabini. Sabini's in chat.
It's Sabine.
Oh, hello Julian Pierre, I believe.
Julian
I
Pierre.
mean, we are from Canada. We should know our French. Unfortunately, I suck at it, but I believe it's Pierre. If not, please bash me for that, because
Josh, I'm pretty sure it's Pierre, man. How else? Okay, wait.
Pierre?
Before we move on, how else would you say that?
Pierre, but like I could be stupid and say Pierre. Ishkan. Hello, Ishkan.
True. That's fair. Ishkan, what's good, my guy? How you doing? Ishkan has watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z, I think Super as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
We talked about maybe having him on at some point as well, because I think we could have a great conversation around visuals. This guy is a very talented, creative individual. Highly recommend anyone go out and check him out if you are interested in film photography. He's got great shit on his channel, so definitely go check that out.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I saw him like twice, right? We had like that Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Yeah, I remember that. Was fun.
We literally ate. What was it?
What did we eat? The Korean barbecue,
for sure.
Right? I didn't eat it. I didn't eat.
We all got into someone's car.
That doesn't sound good. we
closed the windows.
Hold on. Julian does say here, is Goku going to escape from the chain prison in Kakumei? I hope he doesn't, actually.
I don't. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Mike and I were actually talking. So when we first see that, when that's like the declaration of war, we actually got hyped because we're like, okay, Goku is not part of this. Thank you. Like, can we actually have Goku? I would like Goku to have a big part in. So apparently this is the first arc, which means after this, they're not done. After this war thing, apparently. I mean, that's what one of my friends was saying.
Spoiler.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
right?
I mean, after the arc, I mean, like,
that's.
I mean, I guess someone's gonna win.
Yeah, we don't know.
They're gonna be winners. They're gonna be losers. Yeah. And then they're gonna move on. Yeah.
We were saying how we do not want Goku in, basically, because we actually love this. That we aren't getting Goku, and we're getting a lot of other people like Krillin, Yamcha, and Krillin, Yamcha, who's the Tien, right? Is it Tien that's with them? They went to Universe 9, for example, like with the wolves. Stuff like that. So actually, since we have people in chat right now, I think now is the best time to start so that everyone could read along with us. I'll start off the chapter. Mike, you read most of last week or 2 weeks ago, so
I think you definitely read the majority.
No, do you know how much you read last? I don't think you read all of the chapter 5, basically.
Really?
Yeah. You read most of chapter 5. Yeah. Okay, so Are you? Do you have the chapter out already?
I do.
Okay. On the website that I'm on, I'm using mangaberry.com. I don't see the pages. I don't see the pages. I'm just letting you know right now. So I'm not going to be talking about the page. I'm just going to be reading it. So.
What are you talking about?
Like, sometimes I'll say, oh, on page 4, oh, this and this. Like, I won't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you meant like you could only see the text.
Oh, no.
Like, what the fuck? That sucks, dude. Like, just do this.
That's funny. Okay, so page 1, I know that.
Yeah. Also, the cover is awesome.
The cover is great.
We got 7 people in the chat. How y'all doing? Thanks.
Make sure to like the stream. But before you like the stream, please say who is better in chat, Vegeta or Goku. And we'll start off now.
Oh.
We'll start off now talking with the real GOAT, Vegeta. And it's first page here. We have Vegeta say, "Come at me." So we're going straight to it. We're getting right to it. This isn't like Dragon Ball Super where we go fucking 3 episodes away from what's actually what we want to see or some shit. And we have the 3, I believe these 3 here are the ones who are taking charge of different squadrons, I believe, of the army.
Yeah.
And then, so he's powered up because Kabe here is saying such pressure. Everyone's kind of like shaking or sweating. I mean, these Saiyans are all low class, right? They're like Goku when he was
they're gonna get slapped.
Yeah. And then you have Vegeta here saying, "Leave if you want to, you cowards, but I won't even be able to look you in the eye. So don't come crying the day the enemy knocks on your door to kill your people."
Wow.
Now you're facing us. And you see the guy with his hands right behind Vegeta trying to slap him.
Moves.
Yo, that's great art though. So this guy seems like a sumo wrestler themed like martial artist.
Yeah.
But he's a Saiyan. That's awesome. That's really cool. I like that.
Man, they got Vegeta looking beefy.
They do. I really do like though the sumo like martial art, but like he's a Saiyan. Like that's really cool. Because most Saiyans that we know kind of fight similarly. I really like that. That's a cool dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he turns around. He's kind of like, what? And then what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Did he just
That's rough.
Did he just punch him to like Kingdom?
I think he punched and blasted.
Is that what happened? Is that a blast
like
with his fist?
Yeah.
Wait, yo, that's heat, bro. What?
That needs to be adapted.
Yeah, because he usually goes like this, or like if he's
open palm.
It's always open palm. As a Vegeta fan, I know this badly. If he does the thumb pose, he's getting fucked. He's getting rocked, okay? Or if he starts spamming ki blasts. If he starts spamming ki blasts or does the thumb pose, we know Vegeta's losing, right? So the closed fist, I am super down for because I know he ain't losing. And this is Kakumei, okay? So anyways, we see great art on the next one. We actually see him getting flown by. And I really, really love this page because you're actually seeing all the Saiyans around him. This is actually very realistic because, I mean, he's going at like light speed, but everyone's kind of like, and you know what's the best part about this that I'm noticing now is the Saiyans on the side are actually they're not even looking at him. That's it, showing they can't even comprehend what's happening. And you can tell by the guy on the right, who's kind of like, he's the only one that you can actually see his like whole face. He's not even looking at him completely. He's just kind of like, what's happening?
Bro, at best, he sees his shoelaces.
Yeah, like it's crazy. And then we keep going down, and then you see one of the other guys, and he comes from behind too. That I don't know if that's gonna work. He throws a ki blast, and Vegeta just takes it. Yeah, Vegeta just takes it.
Zero threat detected.
And then he's coughing up because it was a ki blast, so there's a bit of smoke. And then he goes and gives him the knee. That's great. And that's a cool panel too. We're just getting the animation of the knee. We're not actually getting like a stiff shot of it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then we get the third one. This woman goes behind him too. They're all going behind, bro. Face him like a man. Like what's happening? And she has like some sort of, is that a scythe or is that like a Liu Bei? Like there's like a Chinese like weapon. It's like a scythe look on the edge, but it's on both sides. I don't know if that's what she has.
I can't tell. Oh yeah, maybe
something like that. She's like swinging it. She's like about to hit him. It looks like he ducks, I believe. Oh yeah. Oh, he's doing the where he puts his hands on the floor and then he gut punches or gut kicks them. Yeah, it's over for her. Yeah, she's gone. All right, bro. She gets one shot. Bro, yeah, she just gets one shotted. It's over.
I
And
had
that's a
the most hope
huge.
for her character.
She looks the most. She looks the coolest from the three. Actually,
100%.
her and the sumo. I like the sumo dude a lot. I think he
Oh, the
looks
sumo is
awesome.
cool too.
Mhm.
Sumo's cool too.
The other dude just looks like the skinny version of a messed up fusion. To be honest.
What should we refer to her as?
Um, we know her name. I just don't remember. See, this is why I write shit, and I forgot to write shit for.
I'm gonna call her Goth Saiyan.
Goth Saiyan. Why don't you just call her female Bardock? She got the Dana on.
Yo, cause it ain't about her being a female. It's about her being a goth. That's the best descriptor.
True, true. But just Bardock. Her name is Fennel, I think. There
Fair,
you go.
That's
Perfect.
true.
There you go. It's Fennel.
Okay, well that's less fun, but we'll do it. Fennel, like
yeah.
fennel cake.
Oh, wow, that's
okay.
funnel, you bro.
Isn't there also a fennel cake? I'm pretty sure there's a fennel cake.
Fennel is a vegetable. It's like white, and there's like.
You know what? Fuck you! I'm gonna make a fennel cake.
Bro, I'm borderline about to fucking yak. Okay, like right, I'm not even joking. Okay, right after that page, you get like a huge explosion. So this girl got rocked the most. Pause. But like seriously though, she got fucked.
Okay, let me know when you're changing pages though. Okay.
Yeah. So we're on the next page here, where I'm at the part where Vegeta's doing that with his fist. And yeah, it's just showing them all knocked out. So you see the sumo guy, you see the other dude. I don't remember the other dude. And then he looks towards a different stand, I believe. You look at me like a monster, a bloodthirsty beast. But do you understand now how it feels to be weak? Do you understand what it's like not to be able to protect your own against an enemy that is far too dangerous? That's a fierce look he's given. By the way,
wow.
Let me just say quickly, guys, we're only doing one chapter, so we really want to get into it a bit more. But
yeah.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Bro, no, but the way they drew that, though, is fantastic. It's great.
It's so good, dude. Like, the glossy look on it, and then even the way they got the face kind of like white shading in there to give him like some dimension, but not still kind of keeping it 2D. It's really, really, really cool.
I do want to quickly just give some props to them for the way they panel stuff. So I mean, there are some paneling that is a bit like awkward, but I mean, you would expect that for people who aren't professional mangakas. That's actually not the part I was going to give them. I was going to give them praise that they do change up the way they panel sometimes. So for example, this Vegeta, when he's looking towards us, it's actually overlapping the next panel. And I really feel like that's a cool way to like contrast the next scene. Where sometimes they do that, sometimes they do like a side paneling. Sometimes they try to fit like an extra 1 or 2 panels in like a different way. I like that they changed it up. It's not just this. It's just not like a static way of just paneling everything. I like that they do change it up a bit. It keeps it fresh every time you're reading, which I have noticed.
I agree.
Cool.
Yeah, it adds dimension to the page. It's really cool.
It does. And it's really cool because when it's overlapped, I don't know if you noticed that, Mike, but it's actually connecting to the bottom panel on the side there. So even though it's overlapping the next panel, the panel got better from the first episode. This is easier to understand what's going on in the fight. Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, Mike, I don't know if you heard what I just said, but the panel where Vegeta's looking towards us, so yeah, where it ends, it's actually connecting to the bottom panel, but it's still overlapping on the left side. That's really cool, actually. That's actually really sick. So yeah, we got like the boulder like crushing down, and I'm trying to understand where this boulder came from. I'm assuming when he kicked, it was like I don't know, it was some explosion thing. So it seems like
I think we find out on the next page.
Oh, okay. So we're getting who's this?
Oh, she's back. She's a Super Saiyan, the Goth Saiyan, the Fennel.
Wait, that's Fennel.
That's Fennel, bro.
Yo, Fennel's my new favorite, bro.
Yo, I'm highlighting Fennel.
My new favorite new character.
She deserves her name.
Wait, why does she already look better than And I like if you guys know, even ask Mike, I actually do like Khalifa. This design's better than Khalifa. And you know I like Khalifa. I don't like Kale. I definitely don't like
worry,
Kale,
we know how much you like Khalifa.
Yeah, Khalifa's sick. She's pretty cool. I like the.
She is sick.
She's sick.
The
She's
what?
sick. But no, like that boxing stance she does in the Tournament of Power. I love it. It's so sick.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so true.
Um.
Okay.
Okay, so Fennel is back and she's badass. She's still gonna get rocked, but we know. She's like, sorry, my king. I had no other choice. So before we keep going here, Mike, she says
Yeah.
here, sorry, my king. I had no other choice. Is being a Super Saiyan forbidden in like I don't know where
Yeah.
they are exactly, but is it like only use it if in dire moment? Like I don't know because remember,
Yeah.
Super Saiyan originally is powered up by rage. So maybe Sadala kind of wants some peaceful environment, stuff like he's like, if you turn Super Saiyan, that means you are not in the right state of mind. Maybe is that how he views it? We know later on that perfecting
Yeah.
Super Saiyan doesn't necessarily mean you have to be angry. But to get it at first, like Vegeta got it because of his basically his jealousy over how strong Goku has gotten, and he then he said he didn't care about that. He focused on himself, and then that's when he turned into a Super Saiyan. I just find it interesting though that she said maybe it could be nothing. I could just be reaching here, but her just saying I had no other choice is interesting to me. On like
There's
how
definitely
Sadala views it.
something to that. Uh, I think that the one thing we have to consider here is that Kaba had no idea what a Super Saiyan was. Khalifa
Wait, you're
did
right.
not know.
You're right.
So there I think you're right that there's something else going on here, but I think there's something that's just a bit
Wait,
more between her and the king.
Wait, that's actually a really good shout. I totally forgot about that because when Vegeta says, "Okay, so turn," I think right in the Universe 6, Universe 7 arc, I think he's like, "Okay, so it can turn into a Super Saiyan now or something." And
Yeah.
he's like, "What?" It's like you can't even turn into a Super Saiyan. What's this? That's interesting. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's keep going.
All right.
So Fennel's charging at Vegeta. Vegeta's
Hold on here. I got an ad.
oh, okay, yeah, no issues.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Actually, before we go quickly, Julian says, "Is anyone going to save Goku and Kakumei?" Good question. I don't know. Maybe he'll be saved by the. Maybe that's how the war ends. Is that he ends up being unchained because they win? I don't know.
Yo, what if what if it's Vegeta that gets to him and he's like, "Nah, fuck you," and then just
Yeah.
ends him.
Gerald says also quickly that one of her eyes looks different too. Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. Okay, so Vegeta's like, I don't know if he's like,
Whoa.
okay, so he's like, come on, you guys, transform. And the other two are on the ground, and then you see them both powering up. And they're like,
Oh.
oh, and Vegeta has a grin. He's kind of getting happy, bro. I feel he's excited.
Yeah, we got Super Saiyans.
Okay, so like maybe skinny failed fusion dude on the right is gonna be a little more badass. Repugnant, I believe King Sadala says. As I thought, we can only rely on these robots nowadays. You all keep getting better at deceiving me. You see these robots behind him. What a circus. Just let us settle our accounts. It's better for everybody. And then he says, silence. Settle your accounts. I do not care. But never use this demonic form on my planet. If I catch you again, I will banish you.
What?
Okay. All right. I don't have my notes on me. I'll have to write this later. But let me write this here.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Write it down.
Oh, did you wait? Did you go past that?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to note the bottom right panel on that page. Vegeta's hair
Bottom right.
of where it's like Cum Bulma.
Oh, I didn't even see that yet. Okay, yeah.
What do you mean? That's what you were reading.
No, I was reading the Sadala part, but never use the demonic form on my planet. If I catch you again, I will banish you. I stopped.
Oh, okay.
There.
Well, that's on the same page.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's
Go
fine.
ahead.
It's because I was I'm using the scrolling. You're using through the pages. I'll just read that part real quick. Yeah. So then Vegeta, like you said, his hair it's like slowly transitioning back to his base form. Is that what you meant? That's cool.
Yeah, that's fire.
And he says, "Come, Bulma." Okay. We're gonna end there real quick. Let me just then you can talk to chat real quick. King Sadala views SSJ as a demonic form. Could also be why Kaba has never known about Super Saiyan. Or rather, there is a different term. of Super Saiyan in Universe 6. Which I believe that's what it actually is, Mike. I think Kaba actually knows about the Super Saiyan transformation, but he doesn't know it's called a Super Saiyan. He just probably views it as demonic form. Or like, do not do this form. It's bad for you. I mean, maybe
I have
he
a
obviously
theory.
didn't know. What's up?
My theory is that because he can't go Super Saiyan, he has banned anyone from doing it. And he might have a bullshit reason for it, but
Oh,
my
Sadala? King
theory,
Sadala?
yeah, yeah. So my theory is that because he can't go, he doesn't want the one possibility of them overthrowing the throne,
Mm-hmm.
and two, just in general for his pride, his ego,
Yeah.
right? So it'd be
Okay.
interesting to see that. But also the art of Sadala here is wow.
Oh, he looks great. He looks great. Okay, so let's keep going here. And we're getting to like the forest. I believe we are going back to Hit. This looks kind of the plan. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So you see Frost still behind Hit. There's like this weird creature in like the lake.
What is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks pretty cool though.
that is sick.
And we go back, and then I mean we keep going down here, and Hit's looking at him in the ground. It looks like a Cyberman, kind of like with like yeah, it looks like a grown Cyberman almost. Um,
That'd be
Like,
sick.
it would actually, bro, Yamcha would be sweating right now if you saw this, dude. He's like, bro, no way, bro.
How
He's
funny
like,
would it be if they wrote like that in, like just Yamcha getting beaten by a Cyberman
but
again?
like, but like a full
Okay,
form. That's funny.
that's so fucking good.
Yo, one day he's gonna find out that these were in Universe 6, and then he's gonna be like, yo, thank God these are not in Universe 9 right now, dude. Okay, so he's underwater, and he actually looks really cool. And he's charging underwater, and he's like, and he comes out, and he's like, I've been swimming at full speed for about 20 minutes. I've lost them for sure. Yeah, okay, bro. Nice try. And he looks behind, and he's grinning, and there's Hit. Hit looking a lot skinnier. I noticed he looks a
Yeah,
bit
he's
different.
slim.
Yeah, he's slim. That head is definitely looks more head like.
Yeah, it almost looks more realistic.
Yeah, for sure. And you keep going down here, and then is he firing something at him? I don't know what that is. Is that a key blast, or is that some sort of or is he throwing like rocks or crystals
I
at
think
him,
it's like,
or like
yeah, I
spikes?
think his hand retracts, it looks like, and then he shoots off the pines that he has, sort of like pines that are part of his body. It looks like some interesting, or rocks, yeah, like rocks.
Mm.
That's interesting.
Frost says now the time lag. he calls hits time skip time lag. Oh, that's great. And then hits using like some interesting. He's doing some interesting like sign or pose. I don't think we see that in Super.
Yeah.
And then it looks like everything's frozen. So it looks like some rock or some spike, and it kind of just looks in front of him. He's like dodges it, then he gets close to him, and then it breaks, and he looks, and then okay, so Hit was actually that actually surprised Hit. It looked like, and it's Frost, and he says you're welcome, and then Hit's like poof. And then he just looks back and he just kills him. And he just kills him. That's funny.
Wow, that panel at the bottom there is so good though.
Of his like close up shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. All right, so we are. Okay, hold on. Okay, I need to write this down. I see feet that look familiar to someone else. Planet Dew. Is that what it is? Dew? Yeah, Planet Dew, I think. Okay. Hold up. That pose was in Super? Oh, I don't remember that, actually. It's probably in the universe, sorry. Okay.
Also, did he know how to use that before? The
What?
zap?
Yeah.
Hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're getting like the adventures of him and Frost.
Okay. This is interesting. I don't know if you went to the next page yet, but we're on Planet Dew, and those feet are only from one race that I know. So we are in Planet Dew, and we
Now this is chapter 2, isn't it?
No, we're still going.
No,
It's
it's still on the
just
same one. Oh,
it's the
okay.
half break, yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Before we even talk about how great that whole big wide panel is, we have feet that look like Frieza or like Frieza's race. And we go to the left here, and it looks like some old bro. It looks like Green Goblin meets King Cold, bro. This is where's Gerald? Gerald, it's King Cold and Green Goblin. That's not dissing. It looks great. That's
No, he
good.
looks like an old ass Frieza, bro. That's just he looks rough.
Yeah, he looks rough. And Hit's like looking at him, and he keeps like looking by. And then we get this beautiful panel, and I'm trying to see here. It looks like it's high up in the clouds, right? Is that what I'm looking at here? This looks like it's some sort of sky, like
Yeah, because you see mountains in the back.
yeah.
So it's like a big tree, a massive tree or something that gets up to the clouds, I guess. And then I guess because we're so high up, there's like, if you know what this looks like.
Mm.
I don't know if you saw any streaming of Zelda, the new Zelda game. There's like almost like I think you can play. They have like
Oh, oh, you're talking about the new one.
Yeah, it's what is it? Not Breath of the Wild. Tears of the
No,
Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
People were saying
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Oh man, that one made me really want to get a Switch. I still haven't done it.
I have a Switch, so if you ever do, we could also play some Pokemon Unite, bro. I need someone to play that with. Sabrina doesn't want to play.
I want a Switch so bad, bro. Okay, but here's my hold on, quick
Actually,
pause.
Sabrina will play. Sabrina will play Pokemon Unite. To be honest.
Well, there's probably a bunch of games I can play. We can play together on there.
Mm.
But here's my question: is there a way for me to play my emulators on the Switch or no?
What do you mean? Like the ones you have on PC?
On my phone.
I don't think so. No, unless you mod it or some shit. But I wouldn't do
I
that.
don't want to do that. I'm not gonna get one and then mod my thing. Do they sell it? Like, can you get Pokemon games like that as well? Like Red or Yellow, or do they have that on the thing?
You can get like the old ones, I believe now. Yeah, you can get them, and they're not full price either. I believe they're like $20.
And is it like adapted to the screen size and stuff?
That's a good question. I do not know, but if so, that's fucking. I mean, you know what we should do too. I mean, just to quickly just say this because obviously, we're called the Dragon Ball Fan Podcast, but if you guys have watched, I believe we mentioned this in a couple of our our earlier episodes, but we did say it's just because we're focusing. Bless you. It's because bless you again. It's because we are focusing on Dragon Ball first. Obviously, Dragon Ball is the main thing. It'll always be the main thing in this channel, but we do plan on doing gaming and stuff like that too. It would be cool if we do like a little side series where we do like Pokemon Nuzlocke together.
Oh yeah.
Where we both have like our own teams, and then every single gym battle we have to fight each other, and then whoever wins takes their Pokemon, takes any Pokemon of their choice for that one, and then they, that'd be cool, bro.
Is there a way to do like community events with that game?
With which game?
With Unite?
Oh, with Unite, yeah, it's a 5-man team. It's 5-man. It's 5v5. So like, if anyone else wants to play Unite as well, but I'm just talking about like just Pokemon games in general, like the original ones. That'd be cool too. And everyone likes Pokemon. I don't know anyone who says, no, but like it's either I don't really play Pokemon, but I respect it, or I love Pokemon. It's you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I hate Pokemon, bro. I fucking hate. I don't know anyone who says I hate Pokemon. If they do, they'll say it's the new shit, but they will never. I don't know anyone that says, oh, I hate Kanto. Like I hate Kanto Pokemon. Like I hate OG. Nobody has ever said that. I mean, maybe someone in chat right now to troll, but in general, I'm pretty sure. Tears of the Kingdom is crazy nice. One Punch Man, yeah. Sorry, we were talking about other shit again. We always do this. We rant, but people apparently love it. We've gotten compliments on it before that we just go completely off topic for like 5 minutes. Some floating island, it seems like, but Lilitree. So I am so sorry if I keep butchering your name, by the way. Just please let me know if I am. But he says One Punch Man type of panel, and yo, I'm not caught up on One Punch Man personally. I've only actually watched the first 2 seasons, and I believe I've only read a couple chapters after that. But like the stuff that I have seen on panel, One Punch Man is arguably the best drawn art from like the newer age manga for like shonen, like drawn wise. And yeah, this is really good. This is definitely really good. But you got to understand too. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe One Punch Man was weekly, so they were doing weekly stuff like this, like on a consistent basis. So One Punch Man is a different kind of breed. But again, I
Wow.
agree. This is fantastic
All
art.
hand drawn?
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
I believe he. It depends on the manga. To me, it always depends on the manga's age. If they're a bit on their older side, they tend to be old school with it, and then later on refine it digitally. They tend to draw it. So, like for an example, Oda for One Piece, he actually draws it, but when it goes out into volume, it's refined digitally. From my understanding, a little bit. But when we get it through weekly, it's all drawn. It's all
Okay.
drawn. Yeah. Yeah. But when it goes on volume, like physical, it gets refined a bit. And I know a lot of other mangas that do that too. I believe Togashi, who did Hunter x Hunter, does that too, for example. And he's considered one of the greatest as well. And I think Araki too, that does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But he's one of my favorite illustrators in general. Araki, I love Araki. He's great. Gerald says, I don't know much about Pokemon to hate or like it. Oh, you don't even. Oh, wow. I feel like people who don't know too much about Pokemon would really enjoy Pokemon content. To be honest with you.
I even haven't like
Yeah,
watched
I
a
was
whole
more.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, I was more into Pokemon than you were. I'd say, like,
I
especially
was really
playing
into Digimon.
Digimon. Yeah, I like Digimon, but you know way more about Digimon than I do. And I never had a Digimon game. You did, right?
Oh, I had a couple games. So
Yeah,
I
I
had
never
like
had
the
one.
game. I had the what was it? The PlayStation 1. And then I had that thing that you would shake, and it would like if you once you would shake it a few times, then it would vibrate because another Digimon was in the area,
Yeah.
and then you would have a Digibattle. But then it also had that mounting interface on the end of it, so that way you could pair up with your friend in the schoolyard, and it was like super cool, great idea. But then the issue was kids started stealing all of them, so like mine got stolen. All my friend, anyone like I knew, like their shit would always get stolen because you would leave it in your bag, and then someone would get
I
into your
remember when my
bag and
Pokemon
take it.
cards got stolen. I was so pissed. I was like, in
Oh,
grade 4, bro. I went to go cry to my teacher that my Pokemon cards were stolen, bro. I was so pissed. I was like, I think it was this guy, and it actually was him too. It was him.
yeah, eh?
It was him. I called out who it was, and it was him because I ended up getting it like a week later because yeah, his mom had to show up and stuff like that. Bro, I made a big scene, bro. I needed my cards. I was a drama queen, bro. Fucking like I think it was grade 4, grade 3, grade 4, something like that.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yeah,
I
let's
knew who
move
it
on.
was who stole my Digimon thing because I literally saw him do it. And when I went, I literally also went to the class after recess, and I was like, "That kid, he stole my thing. He stole my." And she's like, "Did you steal it?" And he's like, "No, I didn't steal it." And she's like, "Oh, I guess he didn't steal it." I'm like, "What the?"
Bro, that makes
So no,
no
I didn't get it
sense,
back.
bro.
No, I know. Okay,
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
We
All
can
right,
continue
so
though.
yeah, let's go back. So we see Hit here, doing the Super Saiyan God tournament of power Goku pose. He's doing the bling bling right here. Um and he's looks like he's about to
Oh,
assassinate one of his
yeah,
men. Or if he's trying to assassinate the old dude.
yeah.
Oh, and he did, you know what he just did? He did the same thing he did to Goku when he kills Goku to assassinate Goku. Remember that? He like where like it punctures his heart, but it's not actually going through. Um, and then oh whoa, and then you get like a crazy panel there with Hit looking crazy. And then you have Frost who's looking like he's got a cape, some like Cyberman shit.
So did you notice though how it was Frost that got him? Because if you look back at the other
Oh, you're
page,
right.
because even Hit was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, and then Frost says here because I didn't even read it yet. Yeah, good observation. Frost says it's super easy to be an assassin actually, and then Hit's like, "What's your problem?" And then he holds his hand. He's like, you can't hit your targets anymore, or I'm just better than you." And it looks like Hit has seemed to be a bit startled. I believe Frieza, sorry, Frost said something about you seem bored or you seem something, and it struck a nerve on Hit. I don't know if it was last chapter or 2 chapters ago. Could have been chapter 4. Um, but yeah, Hit seemed to get struck a nerve or something like that when Frost
Yeah.
said something. He says, "You will leave me alone from now on until the end of time. Have I made myself clear?" And he's squeezing Frost's wrist,
Oh.
and then Frost is kind of sweating. He's like, "Ouch! Oh my!" You know, kind of like Frieza. Frieza be like, "Oh, oh, oh my!"
Yeah.
It hurts like hell. I accept under one condition. Prove your I can never say that word. Superiority to me. Superiorities. There you go. And then hits like, huh? And then come on and fight.
Oh.
Okay. 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 This is what. Oh my god. We haven't gotten this since chapter 2. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Get ready. Get ready. We're on that quarter. The last quarter of the chapter. So okay. We're in the Grand Priest Palace, and I believe the Grand Priest. By the way, this is after he's frozen all of them for 2 years. So he's probably exhausted as shit, and he does look a bit agitated. He's sitting down, and okay, we're getting the Zeno attendants. Okay, and he's looking like crazy right now. And he says, Grand Priest, I've tried everything to cover you, but the kings will find out sooner or later. Oh, shit. Zenos don't know. Shit. It is not a big deal. And he's like, kind of like struck a nerve, but he's also nervous at the same time. It's not a big deal. Do not put yourself in more danger. Right. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. So he seems to be very okay. What I'm trying to understand here is the Grand Priest does he have to use energy still for the 2 years? Is that what's going on here? Is he like, you know what I mean? Is he actually like using his powers right now? Is that why he's sitting down? Is he controlling his freezing? What's happening? Because he looks very agitated. Is he actually holding them off right now for 2 fucking bro? The Grand Priest is different, bro. Is he actually like holding them off? Like, is that what he's doing? Is he sitting down like, yo, like I'm have to control my power and like keep them? He's like keeping them like think of it as like hit when he's time caging Jiren, like shit like that. Like he's holding him still. What's crazy about this, by the way? If he's holding them, Mike, you know what's it? Okay, wait, hold up. This is actually crazy. If he's holding them, the Grand Priest is a different breed, bro. He's holding angels and gods of destruction. Multiple, bro. And he's holding that woman, his wife or the Grand Priest, what's her name? Grand Priestess, I think. Okay, look, she says the Grand Priest is holding the frozen. Bro, he is holding them.
How is he?
Yo, this guy's different, bro. I know the Grand Priest is strong, but to hold like how many angels is it? 6 more angels, 6 more God of Destruction. The Grand Priestess, who's probably almost as equal. I mean, can't be as equal. He's freezing them all. Nah, bro, this guy's different, bro.
You got a Pokeball, you've got a Great Ball, and then you got the Grand Priest, bro.
You have a Master Ball.
You got a Master Ball. That's nuts.
Her name is Kanza. Yeah, I do have her name written down on my notebook. I don't have it on me right now. I'll do it for next week. But yeah, yo, that alone, that feat is already insane, bro. What? Because I was thinking to myself, I was like, so what I'm trying to understand now, though, what I want to know, I mean, obviously it could be for plot purposes, duh. Yeah. But why didn't the Grand Priest just finish them off? Does he want to actually kill them, or he's just kind of like, I will not kill my sons and my daughters and I'm assuming not wife anymore, but like, you know,
I think because he loses the battle overall.
Yeah,
I think he's just holding them in place, right? Like,
yeah, he probably still loses if he's.
Remember Shiatsu holding Goku in place?
Yeah, something like that. But like, yeah. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, now let's go to the next panel here, and this looks like some parties happening. Are we back on Earth? Is this like a Bulma thing happening? We go down and we see. Oh, okay. We see Jiren, Gohan. I forgot her name. Universe 11 Angel. Let me check real quick. DBS Universe 11 Angel. Her name is Margarita. I forgot. They're all named off of cocktails. So her name is Margarita, and that's Toppo. So now Toppo is the new God of Destruction. He's got the God of Destruction thing on. We don't care about Toppo really, especially Mike. Mike definitely doesn't care about Toppo. Maybe you'll have a little bit of appreciation for him later. And then we have. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we're going down here, and we see Margarita, the Universe 11 Angel, with Dispo. And I actually do like Dispo. Dispo's pretty cool. Yeah. And you get Belmont, and there's his corpse there. Yeah, damn. And he was ready, too, eh? He was just kind of like, yeah, go do your thing. I've been around for millions of years or whatever. Then yeah. Looks like Toppo's, like, slams the ground. It looks like he's frustrated. Or was that Jiren? No, I think it's Toppo.
I think it's Toppo.
Then Gohan looks back and he's like, if Lord Belmont is dot dot dot, and then Jiren's kind of like he doesn't want to say much. Oh, there's go. Margarita has no right to bring him back to life. Oh, nor to discredit his years accumulated at once. Nevertheless, there is still hope that Lord Belmont is still with us, and if so, she's keeping him alive at the moment. I see. That said, now that I'm here, you know how much I share your sense of justice. Ooh, okay. Which is why I love to join the Pride Troopers. Yo, yo, I'm down for this, bro. As long as he ain't acting like Topo and he's acting more like Jiren or Dispo, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. So like, it's basically leave the Saiyaman outfit at home.
Yeah, just leave that. Leave it for Goten and Trunks. But I mean, even them, they're with Whis now, so yeah.
True.
You really picked the wrong time, if you ask me. And I believe that's Jiren who says that. And then Gohan, he's like, I sincerely apologize. I shouldn't have bothered you at a time like this. Bro, don't come on, bro. And then Jiren's like kind of like shocked. He's like, that's nothing. And then Toppo says, listen, Gohan, we are a little bit tensed up since we hastened the divine immortality handover ritual. That's the God of Destruction thing. But we don't blame it on you. However, we can't let you come in the Pride Troopers just out of a request. So if you agree, you will follow us on a mission, and we are gonna rate you. Oh, okay. And he says, of
rate
course,
you.
of course, I agree. Thank you, Jiren. And then who's that there? Who's that on the left? Oh, it's Disco's ear.
Oh, Disco.
And he's like, silence. And then dot dot dot. We're looking at Belmont. I can hear his breath. Lord Belmont is alive.
What?
Okay. And they're all shocked. Toppo's crying. Not God of Destruction like.
No.
Now we're on Monster Island. Now, is it Monster Island where Trunks and Goten were handling Android 17 stuff? Or am I wrong? I forgot. Let's see.
No,
it is. Okay, it is. It is. It is. Yeah, Android 17 down there. Yeah, I was thinking. No, Monster Island. That's where.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you have Android 17 just chilling. And there's a blast that happens in his forest. Cough, cough. And then you got this guy. Oh my god, I remember this dude. Which universe is this guy in again? He's in the Tournament of Power. This guy.
Yeah, he is, but I don't remember what universe. It was one with the robots. Right?
Yeah. Damn robot. It's going to take a few more tweaks, obviously. Anyways, here's to us, 17. And Android 17 is like, oh, you're that guy from Universe 3, Pepperami, right? What are you doing on my island? And he looks back, he's like, but that's impossible. My tracer indicated that. And then he's like, oh, I see. Pepperoni, number 17. I'm here because I have a proposition for you. How about teaming up with me? I went so far as to create an android based on the DNA of the Supreme Kai of my universe to come to yours. Hold on, let me read that again. I went so far as to create an android based on the DNA of the Supreme Kai of my universe to come to yours. Okay. And to get...
I mean, that sounds fire.
That does. And to get to me, you took my DNA too. And looks down and he's like, just a hair of nothing. And then Android 17 says, don't you dare do it again. And I'm not interested in your proposal. He looks great there, by the way, in the bottom. But take a step back. Think about your family. How will you defend them? And then he walks away and says, all right. I don't need you to defend them. And then he's like, arrogant. Do you have any idea who your enemies are this time? And then Android 17 is like, it doesn't matter. If you die, that's how it goes. And then he's like shocked. He's like, Dad. And then Android 17. And then I guess he's like, don't come here right now. Sapphire or Sapphire, Pearl, what are you doing here? Aww.
Okay. So the drawing has changed.
Yeah.
It's cute though.
It's cute. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, this is cool. Yo, look at little Look at. I'm assuming that's Pearl because that's the second person. Look at Pearl, bro.
That's what
And
I'm
her 17
saying,
hair.
bro. So
That's
cute. And
that's
she's got the
awesome.
Ranger band too.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she does have the Ranger band too. I'm talking about the little one with the pacifier, with the Android
Yeah, she's
17
so
cut.
cute.
That's cool. And then the bottom here, it's like, oh, is that his wife? Cool, cool. I took them to play and we overheard you talking, darling. Mama, says one of the kids. I'm assuming that one's Pearl because that was the second person mentioned. Dad, we don't want to die, and we don't want you to die either. And then the mom goes, no one is going to die, my love. We have many years of joy left to live. And then,
The
oh
heck?
my God, that's fire. Yo, pay attention to what's happening behind him. So
Like,
the wife says, no one is going to die, my love. We have many years of joy left to live. And the next page is him kind of like in a realization moment. And in the back is just glass shattering or like slowly breaking of the memories of him and his family, not wanting that to go away. That is
wow.
fantastic.
Wow.
That is great illustration there. That's awesome. And then Android 17 says, well, what's the plan? So we're getting Android 17 back in here, baby. I love that because I love Android 7. I mean, I love I love 17 and 18. So this is hype. This is what I like to see.
Yeah.
And he says, what's the plan? Pepperoni. And that is chapter 6 of Dragon Ball Kakumei. And that was a great way to end it just because we are we're getting more people in here now. And I really like this because we didn't only get Planet Sadala. We actually only get Planet Sadala a bit in the beginning. I feel like the most we got this chapter was Hit and Frost. Right?
Yeah, it was interesting that they kind of just like used it as a tool to bring you back in. And we did get like a cool amount of we got a good amount of information actually. I'd say like the first third. And then the other 2/3 was
oh my god
what we got here.
Chapter 7 is
no
my
wait,
favorite
we got
one.
Gohan.
Yeah, we got Gohan too.
Gohan and Jiren and Pride Troopers.
So go to the next chapter and just look at the cover. Oh my god. Bro, they cooking, bro. Yo, guys.
What is going on?
He drip the fuck out, bro. Nah, okay. This is the Gohan. Like, we can have this Gohan, and I'd be like, yo, study your fucking ants, bro. As long as you looking drippy and you're still being able to do some good shit, you know what I mean? Wait.
Yo, wait, do you see Goku?
Is that yeah, see Goku's like the angel form because they probably think he's like dead, maybe, I'm assuming, right? Because we know he's chained, us as viewers. You know what I mean? Us as viewers. So this is a
perspective piece.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, do you notice launch on the bottom left?
I do.
Yo, launch, let's go.
Yo, we getting launch?
Bro, I hope we get bro. That's something I wish Z had. We only get launch in like the first in the Saiyan saga. Then she says she has to go get something, but she gets the milk and never comes back. Kind of spiel, right? Yeah,
then we see at the end of Z, we see her. She's like a truck driver. Or something.
Yeah. And launch was great. Little Tree says, when are you going to react to the next Kakumei chapter? So we will be reacting to the next one next week, same time on Thursday. 7:30 p.m. We're doing one chapter now because again, like this was how long have we been streaming now for? Just to put perspective, I'm assuming over an hour.
For an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. And we
got to read. Yeah, we got to read through it comfortably and like have a lot of fun with it. And we are at 8:48. It's like it's kind of been really good. We can kind of just gradually phase out and it kind of works out perfectly time wise. If you haven't, I mean, I believe you have, but we also just posted chapter 4 as a VOD as well. If you didn't check our reaction to that, I would recommend that as well. Or if you didn't check out our first 3, I would recommend, because I believe, is it chapter 2 where we find out Frieza's a god of destruction? Our reaction to that was crazy. 2 or 3, yeah. Oh, dude, 2, probably 2. Yeah, you're right. I would recommend, by the way, because actually Mike and I, before the show, we were talking about how we want to actually we obviously edit our videos and we edit our shorts. And
Mike tends to be a lot more on the Instagram page. I tend to be a bit more on the TikTok page. I mean, we obviously overlap, of course, but um, honestly, I would be super down if we have some sort of Kakumei community too. Is like kind of bring out like a bit of theories that we may have and just put them as shorts too, as like like the green screen kind of thing, and just post that. Maybe I'll do that for chapter 7. What I think might happen if we actually have some people. So just follow us on TikTok too. It's Sabini. If you could link, actually put our TikTok and our Instagram in the chat too, that would be great. Because if you want some more Kakumei content before the week starts, I would be super down to actually post like I mean, I would probably this weekend I'll work on like some sort of theory that I think, or some sort of swing that maybe we can both post on like the Instagram uh, or the TikTok, because I think from what I've seen, Mike, the Kakume community is pretty big, and I just feel like we need to, obviously people don't know. I mean, we are still a smaller channel, and we're trying to get people in from everything, because we're kind of doing a bit of everything Dragon Ball. We're doing the manga, we're doing just random topics of Z, Dragon Ball, and even some GTs being hinted in our content, and we're doing Kakume. And if you're in the Discord, which you should be, we are also
Yes.
doing reactions eventually too, and that will be talked a bit more about in the upcoming weeks for the reaction stuff. But yeah, I would love to get more people from Dragon Ball Kakume into our community, because then I can also have a dedicated channel for Dragon Ball Kakume. I mean, I know some people in our chat or in our Discord actually read Kakume. I know Gerald has begun reading it too. I mean, I believe he's actually in the same one as us. That's why he's here right now. I know there's a guy in our Discord named AO Let's Go that does. So, unless that's you, Lilitree. Could be you. Could be you. Maybe you're AO. I don't know. But you're caught up with Kakume. There you go. So I mean, if we get more people just in general from our TikTok page or our Instagram that actually read Kakume, I'll definitely put a dedicated channel in the Discord.
Yeah.
As well, and we could just talk about that. And especially when we're caught up, like that's gonna be great conversation, because now we'll have Super Monthly and Kakume Monthly. So and I believe they come out spread out, because we usually get Super on the 18th to the 20th. I don't know when Kakume comes out. I'm hoping it's like on a different week, so that we actually have like 2 weeks available of the manga lookout where we're like, yo, we're looking forward to these 2 new chapters of something. That'd be super
fire.
super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so expect some shorts and stuff for Kakume going forward too, because again, if we get some people in for that, that'd be cool.
I think there's also like even like just straight up reactions to some of this stuff, because like we genuinely are amazed by some of the artwork, by some of the writing, the way they're taking direction they're taking certain characters. Like I think that's fun. Man, this friggin' cover. Definitely look forward to chapter 7 next week, Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I just did that. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. Josh, before we go, I want to know from you, do you have any theories that you want to spit out right now?
Well, so what I've seen so far, it doesn't seem like the cover actually represents what's happening in the chapter, because in chapter 6 we do get like Evo Vegeta, which we knew we were getting anyway from the last chapter. And we had like the 3, I guess, squad captains, I guess I want to call them. We have Fennel, and the other 2 that I don't remember their names right now. We should definitely get those names though for future. But they were kind of like all aligned together, and it looks like I don't know, it just felt like everyone was kind of teaming up in the cover, right? It looked, everything was going well. That's not what was happening. And I hope, and I think that's what's going to happen here. I think what is going to happen with how the last chapter's theme was with the cover was that we're going to get Gohan a little bit right now in the beginning, and then we're going to get a little bit of everything again of different things. And maybe closer to the middle to the end is when we'll get Sadala again. And I'm hoping we see what King Sadala's demon thing that he was talking about. He's calling it a demonic form.
Why? Like that's basically, we got to know why.
Exactly. So did something happen during that? Remember, we know a bit of his backstory and his war and all this stuff that he went in. I mean, I don't remember fully, but Gohan's cooking?
Yeah, it could
Let's
be that
see.
it was a traumatic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Gohan got the rollie on, and Mike is gonna start liking Toppo, surely, right? He's all suited up. What do you think?
He's looking cool here. I gotta say, Toppo's looking fresh.
Yeah. Well, what I will say is I did go just a little down. Like I'm talking about like just right after the cover, and it does say 1 month passed. So we're getting a little time jump. That's all I know.
Oh, okay. I'm basically showing the first page right now on stream.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is we need this, bro. Like if we're not gonna get I don't need no ants. I need this, bro. This and beast. I mean, I don't really
No ants.
like that, but yo, everyone looking fired. Oh, so I'm assuming he's going on that mission. He's doing that mission. Do you see? I see Disco and
he's
Jiren on the
undercover,
side.
like
Yeah. Okay, that's fire.
Yo,
Someone's looking fire.
that's a great way to transition.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so that next week is gonna be hype. Next week
It's gonna be really hype. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Josh, anything else that people got to know?
Just follow us on Instagram and TikTok for other content as well, and updates too. And join our Discord if you haven't, of course.
Yes, and if you haven't already, also like the video. If you've been here throughout the video, really appreciate you tuning in and being part of the chat. But show us some love if you enjoyed what you had here, and give us a like. If you want to be around and get those notifications, obviously there's a notification bell, but you would have to hit the subscribe button first. So if you haven't already done that, that's probably your next step, because there's a whole lot of Red Ribbon lore that's been going around, and when I say going around, I mean just me and Josh.
Yeah.
Introducing it, kind of sneaking it in there. You know, there's something about us being employed there, but you know, we'll talk about that another time.
I take this Gohan over Beast any day. Yeah, same here. 100%.
Yo, that'd be sick. Beast would just like basically like Broly out of his shirt, or like Hulk out of his shirt.
Yeah. Well, I've always liked Gohan's like ultimate hair, like when he's in ultimate form.
It's cool.
That's still my favorite. I mean, I actually might even like it more than Super Saiyan 2 hair. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a hot take though. I mean, I like Super Saiyan 2 more as a whole, but I think the hair from Mystic or Ultimate it's just clean. It's simple. I don't know. I just like it. I still like Teen Gohan more overall, but just the hair, like the bang and stuff. I don't know. I just find it cool.
Okay, the two characters. Last thing I'm gonna say. This is maybe a hot take. I should probably sound the alarm. There are two characters in Dragon Ball Z, and this is basically Buu Saga, okay? Where they're Super Saiyan 1 and they're Super Saiyan 2. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Gohan as an adult in Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. I guess there's electricity is what I hear. I mean, there's really no difference. And Vegeta, I see online people say the hair is spikier. It's spikier. Are you kidding me? They couldn't have given him like a little hair lick or something, like nothing.
It's the static from the electricity.
Yeah. Oh, there's static. Oh, that's impressive. I guess Goku was dodging lightning as a kid. Okay, lightning isn't as cool anymore. Electricity ain't as cool anymore.
So your hot take is Super Saiyan 2 is mid.
No, my hot take is that there's literally no difference between Super Saiyan 1 and 2 in the look of it for Gohan and Vegeta. Goku, you can see a difference between Super Saiyan 1 and 2. And Trunks even.
Wait, what do you mean? Gohan's definitely looks different.
Oh, okay, as a kid, but I'm talking about adult Gohan.
Oh,
adult Gohan.
Yeah,
there's no difference.
Yeah, there's like no difference. Yeah.
Yeah, and the tournament. I remember there was the martial arts tournament, and like the Kai was there, and he was like, "Show me," and he's like, "Okay," and then he goes, "This is 1," and then he goes, "This is 2." And I'm like, "Gohan, are you sure you did it?"
And then Spopovich or whatever is like, "Here, time to suck him up, Kai. Let's suck him up." Suck 'em
after
up.
his buddy like assaulted Videl.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah,
bro.
the
That
arm, the elbow break.
and it was like drawn out and shit. It was nasty, bro.
Yeah. All right, everyone. That was the Manga Lookout. And once again, follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and join our Discord if you haven't. It should be in the description below as well, I believe. And yeah, and I believe Sabini linked it earlier as well. So let me just, yeah, it's right here. So, yeah, make sure you join that, and we will. I mean, we want to do more Kakumei. I mean, we are going to do more Kakumei, but in terms of like shorts and stuff too, and we'll see how everyone kind of likes it. I mean, I did post that we're streaming today on Kakumei, and did get a lot of views on it. To be honest, on TikTok. So, and we got a fire emoji as well. So that's cool. And there's a couple people who favorited it. So seems like people are interested in Kakumei.
I thought you said you didn't get a lot of people.
Oh no, we did. Actually,
I thought you were being like spiteful. You're like, and
no.
I didn't get a lot of people seeing it. I gotta say.
Oh no, it's actually pretty funny because
that's good.
I just posted this. I mean, 10 minutes before we started, basically, and it's gotten more views than some of the ones that we post about our normal content. So, I mean, it seems like people are interested in Kakumei, and you know, maybe sometime this weekend I'll put out something on it.
Great idea. You know what? No, I'm gonna follow up on the Dragon Ball Fan Podcast. I'm gonna start going through the polls that we have throughout the week and saying what the answers, the overall winners have been of the polls. Mm-hmm. So if you're curious, if you voted at any point on the Instagram polls, on the posts, look forward to seeing that. I mean, you can also just see it, but you know, just come by Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. What are we talking about, Josh?
What are we talking about on Monday?
Yeah, tell them.
We're ranking all the movies, bro. No, we are not ranking all the movies.
But we will be there.
We will be there. Yeah.
We will be there.
We'll be there on Monday.
Thank you so much.
Maybe it's about chapter 1103 because that week it comes out, or like the week after. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll add a little segment. We don't know yet. We'll see. Some spice. We'll have some spice.
Some spice. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the Manga Lookout. We will catch you on Monday for Dragon Ball Fan Podcast, and on Thursday again, same time, for more the Manga Lookout.
See you then.
See ya. I just realized my mic was muted. I just realized I'm muted. Okay, so thank you, Tap, for the thank you, Tap, for the super chat. Have a good one. Really appreciate you.